it just tells you how deep that war is. Here's Kush Chambers, the leader of Kush, the San Andreas.
The big homie, Kush Chambers, making his way to the ring, along with, arguably, maybe the future of professional wrestling right here, San Andreas.
He's learning from one of the best to do it, so I would tend to agree with you. San Andreas has all the tools to be a champion here, a champion anywhere. This guy is so talented.
Here we got the Cure. We got Exile.
Exile trying to sneak up on Kush, but unsuccessfully.
That plan backfired here on the Cure. Exile, Chambers sending Stratosphere to the outside. Chambers followed up. San Andreas now, three amigos with Shane Saber in the ring. We got Kush and we got Exile in the ring right now.
San Andreas hitting it early on him.
Now, John, I said maybe earlier when I was talking about San Andreas, and I talked about him being commented that he is the future of professional wrestling. The reason there's a maybe
right there, showing you, making you look good, Simo.
There's a reason why there's a maybe, and that's because there's a man in the back named Jessie who's got a bright future. Here's Chambers, the 420 elbow, driving the elbow through the heart.
Chambers showing you that he's the president, and I can't believe that didn't get the job done because the airtime that Chambers had on that 420 elbow drop was something that you usually see jump out of the screen on a highlights.
Johnny, Chambers got high on that one.
He jumped out of your highlight screen right there. Kush Chambers showing you he's the president. We're talking about the future and Jessie being in San Andreas. But guys like Jake Something and Kush Chambers are still here.
Right now we've got Exile and Kush fighting amongst the sea of humanity here at the Longboat Hall. The Superkick'd universe, if you will.
And I'm telling you, when you see that talent up close and personal, it's an absolute pleasure. It gives you chills and it reminds you why you love doing this. Oh, as he eats it though off the post. Stratosphere working on Chambers.
Stratosphere, Chambers in the ring. San Andreas eating post earlier, just moments ago. We got all four men finally in the ring, John.
I must comment.
Maybe we'll actually get the match.
Well, maybe a conclusion to it. That's where it has to be won, even at the underground. Reversal by Chambers.
Oh, Shane Saber launching Stratosphere into San Andreas, and Stratosphere connecting with the knee on Kush Chambers.
He's perfected that knee over recent months. Look at Saber. Look at the Savior in he's looking great. New splendid haircut. And he's directing traffic as best as he can. Both of these guys do. Stratosphere and Saber.
San Andreas with a size 13 to the face of Shane Saber moments ago. Saber now just hitting a drop kick in the corner. I'd like to think that maybe Exile has a little bit of an edge, seeing as though they were a tag team prior to this. But you know what? We've seen San Andreas and Chambers in the ring together before.
Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right, Chris. Especially when making that saying Chris
all night long, Johnny.
Oh my goodness, a little roll reverse. So why not? As Chambers takes it from the Thunder Duck.
Oh, Chambers! Oh, clotheslined on the top rope. I thought for a second he was going to get bounced to the outside.
But you were talking about who has the advantage. And just when I look at Exile, absolutely, they're two game planners. But when you look at the ceiling and what each guy is individually, obviously that's in San Andreas and Kush Chambers' side. They're two champions, former champions, future champions.
What a leaping insecurity by Stratosphere. Shane Saber with a cover of two. Oh, almost a three early on.
A little nonchalant there from Mr. Saber, from the Savior. Maybe it's the new haircut, a little posh.
Yeah, the new haircut. It's obviously a summer dew. It's hot outside, John. You need to keep the head cool.
Hey, dude looks good.
Saber now, forearm to the back of San Andreas. Kush Chambers struggling to get to his corner.
But you know, if he's breathing, we're going to see something special.
There is no quit in the heart of Kush Chambers. Shane Saber now cover. 1, 2. It's too nonchalant though, John.
It is. It's the attitude, it's the arrogance of the Cure. Just because they have the numbers game and they have an all-stars team stacked, that gives you a whole lot of confidence. But sometimes confidence is a thin line you want to cross. because it meets arrogance and laziness.
Right now, Stratosphere and Shane Saber in control of this match. San Andreas in some trouble, and he's getting taunted here, getting slapped around. We should point out Stratosphere holds the key to the city.
That's a huge point. Look at that cheap shot from Stratosphere, and Chambers isn't going to take that lightly. That's not what he does.
A strategy in tag team wrestling as old as time.
It's time for Chambers to have big kid to show who's the freaking boss around here. He's that dude. He's the multiple Superkick champion. Not Stratosphere, but Stratosphere, he may feel like he has it in his grasp because he has the key to the city.
Chambers spitting on Stratosphere. Stratosphere responds. Oh, them's fighting spits.
Bows. It's time to throw some bows.
Hey, John, I think me expecting an actual tag team match was wrong. This was a brawl from the beginning.
Well, whenever it's Kush versus Kieran, that's the case. There's no love lost ever with these two.
It was wrong of me to expect a legit tag team match.
Xavier, man, this guy has got some tactics. These two together, Stratosphere and Saber, they get dirtier and dirtier together.
Oh, what authority. Whipping San Andreas back first
and
into those brand new pads in the ring.
Beautiful pads on King of the Six tournament night. The Stratosphere, man, these guys are ultimate game planners, but just having them together makes me feel icky, man. That's how good they've gotten. You know, I'm not on that side of Kira, obviously.
No, you're not. I'm on that side. But you know what? It was meant to be, John.
They've gotten
really
good.
you know?
Their chemistry is at an all-time high. All-time high, Chris.
Stratosphere now. What's he gonna break the wrist? Trying to rip that hand right off the arm of San Andreas.
That's exactly what he is. They know. The underground knows very well.
Now we've outlawed the word, the four-letter F word. We've outlawed that.
We got a little.
Say it.
We might have an imaginary jar here. Don't piss off Chambers. You can only take so much. Look at what Chambers, I think, just gave an ultimatum to Stratosphere. Just by the looks of it, he said, if you do that, Stratosphere, you're going to regret this for the rest of your career.
Well, Chambers is acting real tough on the apron right now. Let's see how tough he is once he gets back into the ring and has to face Stratosphere.
Well, you're damn right. We're going to see how tough he is. It's inside of him right now. The blood is boiling, but you're right. Right now, Stratosphere's on top. He's the one that can brag.
Stratosphere now setting up for a suplex. Can he get the big man up? Oh, no. Taking him to the outside. There's a tag, legal tag.
Saber
hits the rope. Stratosphere.
Again, the chemistry. Even when it seems like they might be a little off, Saber, this team they pick each other up, yin and yang, if you will. San Andreas is still alive somehow, but he needs to get a tag badly.
He needs to get a tag if he can even fix his hand to even stretch it out to make the tag. Stratosphere's been working on it this whole match.
Yeah, he's going to need a few x-rays after this match, that's for sure.
Moments ago, Stratosphere and Shane Saber just crushing the skull with stereo kicks.
And Chambers is chomping at the bit to get in there. But this well-oiled machine of Stratosphere and Saber, they just have this thing on lockdown right now.
Well, you know what they've done, John, is they've done the classic, what a DDT by San Andreas.
Out of nowhere, desperation, if you will.
Just when I was about to say, cutting the ring in half, San Andreas turning the tide here.
He needed that too. He needed to do it at that time. If he didn't, this thing could be over.
Oh, Stratosphere
in a matter of minutes.
And now continuing to cut the ring in half. So far, we've seen Exile demonstrate two classic strategies in tag team wrestling.
Yeah, you know what I've been saying, San Andreas and Chris Chambers,
what a snap.
Their ceiling as individual superstars is way higher, but this is a tag team match, so if you have a great tag team, it's going to benefit in a tag team match. It only makes sense.
Stratosphere up on the middle rope. Stratosphere leaps. Oh, San Andreas catches him. Oh, it drives him right to the mat. Rippling the mat.
That might be all San Andreas had left. And Dan wasn't good. If that's all you got left, then give it to me, kid. That's exactly what he did right there.
And Andreas has got to make the tag. Chris Chambers itching to get in the ring, jonesing to get in the ring.
See, San Andreas flipped a bird. He still had one little, he needs to get the tag though. That's one thing he needs to have left.
He's fingertips away, John. San Andreas, can he make the tag?
Yes, he got it. He got it. Yes.
Oh, line by Chambers.
Yes.
What an elbow. Scooping up Saber, planting him on the mat.
You want to see what Chambers has in him? Now you see it, Simo.
Oh, what a belly to back suplex by Chambers. Super kick. House of fire, this man. Saber reverses the Irish whip. Chambers sidesteps him. Super kick. Uppercut.
Super kick galore. We got a whole bag of super kicks for you. Exile.
Saber. Snap suplex by Chris Chambers. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Stratosphere. I mean, the save. He hit his own man, but
You're damn right. The wits are too high on the man Chris Chambers. Little double entendre for you.
Chambers now cover. No, he's going to have to hook the leg.
Chambers went shopping on Yorkville, and he got a whole bag of super kicks. He's handing them out to Saber and Stratosphere tonight.
Chambers now full control of this match. Came in like a house of fire and taking control. Just slugging it out right now with Stratosphere in the center of the ring. We got San Andreas stirring.
Yeah, he's still bouncing around. Oh, now he's gonna eat it.
What do we got?
No way.
Cloverleaf and a sharpshooter.
No way.
Oh, Chambers and Stratosphere spitting at each other.
The general of the Cure and the leader of Superkick going at it. The brains behind the Cure and the leader of Superkick just spitting at each other galore.
Oh, here we go. San Andreas and Saber now. Double Boston Crabs.
Now it's their turn.
Oh, Shane Saber now breaking the hold. San Andreas and Shane Saber slugging it out. What an exchange.
What a sequence.
What a sequence shot.
Are you kidding me?
Amazing.
That is one for the ages, one highlight reel you'll have in the Kush Cure memory bank. The years that these two have been going at it, these two crews and the different incarnations of them. And how fitting, the general Stratosphere going up against Chris Chambers. He has a chance to prove that he's...
Oh, boom.
He could be the winner in this battle.
Saber, Stratosphere both being driven through the canvas.
Yeah, why not a little Kush off?
Wait a second, John. We
gonna fly high, Chris. That's what we're about to do.
Oh, no, Exile. Maybe just playing a little possum. And now, maybe twin superplexes.
Well, that's one.
Nailing Chambers.
Oh, we got looking to get the
Saber,
cover.
Saber and San Andreas.
Looking to get the cover. Jimmy V. I mean, that could have been 3. I have to admit.
Could have been, should have been, but it wasn't.
Well, it's chaos in here. Whenever it's Kush and Cure, it's utter chaos.
We got Saber now hoisting up Chris Chambers on his shoulders. Chambers thwarts that attempt. Misses with the super kick.
If he would have hit that, Chris.
Going back up for the
Saber
ride.
would be dead.
Oh, what a knee.
Oh.
And the win here.
It's a terrible landing.
Wait, we got Young Myles. Young Myles. From out of nowhere. Breaking it up.
We know the pain that Young Myles has endured from the Cure. And even his own leader in Chris Chambers. He left the group, but he knows what matters most to him.
The bell ringing right here. Looks like we're going to have a DQ finish. What a move, though. Stratosphere delivering the knee to Chris Chambers, who was hoisted up on the shoulders of Shane Saber. Probably would have got the win anyways.
It probably would have, but how apropos that Young Myles, he puts himself in a battle between Kush and Cure. There ain't going to be a battle between Kush and Cure, and Young Myles ain't going to be there.
Oh, we got Phil Atlas out here now, John.
Oh my goodness, Phil Atlas!
Young Myles, Phil Atlas. Phil Atlas with the takedown. Oh, what a splash by Phil Atlas.
I did not think Phil Atlas was here tonight.
ramming young Myles right into the corner.
These two, they are former brothers, we know, brethren.
Oh, what a kick to the back. John, I didn't see Phil Atlas even show up tonight.
I honestly had no idea he was here. This guy just comes out of nowhere.
Allergy season. Phil Atlas blowing the snot all over the face of young Myles. Young Myles slapping the taste out of Phil Atlas. There are fans gagging here at ringside.
Well, we know Phil Atlas love to spread the green. Not that he's with Kush anymore, just the mucus out of his nose. Especially to the fans at the Underground. He's one despicable son of a bitch.
We're gonna need some Claire's in here for Phil Atlas. Oh, what a chop. Phil Atlas whipped into the turnbuckles.
We have like an impromptu match right now, Simo. Like,
yeah, we're getting an extra match here.
Where's Jimmy V at? Where's Ricky V at, man? Like,
we're getting
get these guys out here.
Free wrestling. Oh, what a move by young Myles.
That was unreal.
Like a slingshot twisting neck breaker by young Myles.
Young Myles
proud of himself right now, John.
Yeah, of course. You add that to your playbook. You're gonna get a lot more W's around here and get closer to that King of the Six title. But the Kush music, that's what's gonna play us onto our next segment, baby.
Well, as it stands right now, John, Exile picking up a DQ win over your buddies Kush. And I guess young Myles gets an asterisk win over Phil Atlas.
When young Myles is aligned with Kush, and there's going to be pupils coming out of the yin-yang.
Sent back in time from the future, Tyson Dukes to squash heel Psycho Mike.
Well, it's time. I mean, he's got to put some sense into him.
You know, a lot of people thought Kyle Reese, John Connor, and Sarah Connor were crazy. But I don't think they can even come close to crazy, the crazy that we're about to see here with Psycho Mike.
If you've never seen this guy, just sit back and relax, man. You're in for one. It's a roller coaster ride.
It's heel Psycho Mike, John, but the crowd loves him. Fan favorite for sure, no matter what he does.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, man. The guy, he's an oddball. He's got a few screws loose, and that's just putting it mildly, obviously. But the fans love him. They feel a connection with him, and I don't know what that says about our fans at the Underground. Dukes put in scenarios like this where he's got to think a little differently. Usually it's tit for tat, battle for battle.
Well, he's got the mic here, John.
Battle we have, obviously Psycho Mike and Tyson Dukes, they've been raging. It seems like
Tyson Dukes has something to say. We just had to get some batteries in the mic here.
First of all, let's make something perfectly clear. I'm supposed to wrestle Solo Ali. Did you eat him? Where is Solo Ali? You don't want to get suplexed on the floor today? Is that the deal?
Wouldn't put it past Psycho Mike to eat a man.
There's only one question I have for you, Psycho Mike? Is the man I'm looking at right now staring into his passionate eyes with that sexy jawline and those tiny little drums? Hey, I just wanted to know one thing. Are you good, Psycho Mike? Or are you bad, Psycho Mike?
It's a good question.
Hitting me with the hard questions right off the bat. Well, why don't we find out? Why don't you turn around and show me your back, and we'll find out if I'm good or bad.
Well, referee Ricky B doesn't like that idea. He's signaling, nope, 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 don't do it.
No games from Psycho Mike too, which is shocking.
Turn my back. Give you my back. Turn your back. 'Cause I'm Psycho Mike, and you're Chicken Dukes.
Them's fighting words, John.
I see the love in your eyes. I know there's some good in there. You know what? I like this. I like this little game of chicken. Hold on, let's do this thing.
Mouth guards in, John.
What do you say about
Bella's running.
a man that wears a mouth guard, Chris?
Well, I guess we got the answer. I can't say it, John. You're tempting me into saying the F word, and we've outlawed the F word. We got our answer, though. We're getting heel Psycho Mike here.
Piece of shit.
Did somebody say heel turn?
I make myself sick to my stomach.
Psycho Mike stomping away on Tyson Dukes.
The fans at the
It
underground.
wasn't obvious. I'm a bad guy. And for this next little trick, I'm going to need both of my hands.
Tyson Dukes getting to his feet, though. Psycho Mike turning around. Oh, and he gets arm dragged. Now Tyson Dukes going to work. A takeover, and now just working that arm, trying to rip the arm out of the socket.
The classic amateur and technical wrestling style of Dukes is now got to go against demons.
Breaking the arm, John. It looks like he broke. Did he break it?
He very well could have, Chris. But the demons of Psycho Mike, they've come out to play.
Arms aren't supposed to bend that way, John. Now Psycho Mike, shoulder first into the turnbuckles. Tyson Dukes, the wrestling machine, the Terminator, sent back through time from the future.
I felt that from here.
Psycho Mike. There's a theme tonight, John, the chop.
Oh yeah, the chops have been running rampant here at the underground.
Now Tyson Dukes, Irish whip, Psycho Mike charges, runs right into a couple feet. Oh, quick like a cat, Psycho Mike, cross body from the top. Cover 1, 2, almost a 3.
All the demons, the antics, good Psycho Mike, heel Psycho Mike. I forget how good this man is in the ring. He flies, he springs. Look at, he's chiseled, he looks incredible, he's a star.
Ramming Tyson Dukes' head into the top turnbuckle pad.
Tyson Dukes, you hear Hail Mary in the background, he'll be singing them. He's going to be needing them going against Psycho Mike, and who knows what's to come.
Tyson Dukes moments ago countering Psycho Mike in the corner, now back in control of this match. Single leg takedown. Tyson Dukes now.
In the end, it's still wrestling. If you can square your man down, you can get an advantage, demon or not, good, evil, whatever the hell Psycho Mike is today.
Trying to take the wheels out from underneath the Psycho Mike. Slow and methodical.
Slow and methodical, and the crowd, they don't know what to do with bad heel Psycho Mike. They don't know what to do with this guy.
They're going to have to pick up all the pieces once Tyson Dukes gets done with them. Moments ago, trying to rip the arm out of the socket. Now it looks like he's trying to take his legs off. Tyson Dukes now continues to work on the leg of Psycho Mike. Oh, Psycho Mike blocking that.
Baited him in there, Chris.
Short arm elbow, a spinning right hand, and now driving Tyson Dukes to the mat. Going for the cover hooks, leg 1, 2, Ricky V for 3. Oh. Almost.
That was close. But Psycho Mike's got to stay on, and I think this bad Psycho Mike will do just that.
Psycho Mike now taking Tyson Dukes to the top turnbuckle, fixing for a superplex.
Now they're back with him, Chris.
Oh, Tyson Dukes slips out through the bottom, kicking the legs out from underneath the Psycho Mike.
It's a veteran move.
Tyson Dukes scoops him up and slams Psycho Mike in the center of the ring.
Now he's got his mojo, Chris. He's starting to get that swag back. Starting to look like an 18-year vet in the game.
Tyson Dukes going to the top rope. High-risk maneuver. Oh, Psycho Mike hits the ropes. Oh, and a kick to the side of the head.
It softens the blow.
Going for this. Oh, Psycho Mike from the top rope. Oh, no. Tyson Dukes counters.
Dukes to counter that quickly, Simo. Are you kidding me?
Driving the head of Psycho Mike right to the center of the ring.
And Ricky V counting him out just with the underground. We're already at 5. And Dukes it seems like he's still got some energy to give.
Oh, Psycho Mike's up. So Tyson Dukes.
Psycho Mike has a little more.
Now we got a slugfest now brewing in the center of the ring. Both men exchanging rights. I don't know, I think Tyson Dukes has got a little bit more behind his. Oh! Now, headbutts. Headbutt City. Forearm uppercuts. These guys just punishing each other right in the center of the ring.
Blow for blow, shot for shot. It's a wrestling machine on top right now, but not for long. Look at these shots from Psycho Mike.
Going right for the midsection. Back and forth we go. Psycho Mike with a boot. Oh, a tornado kick. Rocking Tyson Dukes right now. The ropes holding up Tyson Dukes. Psycho Mike go behind. Dukes counters with an elbow.
It's amazing how strong Psycho Mike is when he decides to hone in on one of his many personalities, and this being bad Psycho Mike. Not looking so good right now, though.
Tyson Dukes taking down Psycho Mike now, going for a Boston Crab maybe. Can he get him over?
Yes.
Got him over.
Yes.
Will Psycho Mike tap? Psycho Mike.
He's gonna get arm's reach.
Ask him.
Ricky V's right there.
Can Psycho Mike get to the ropes? Oh, he's got there, John.
But Dukes is gonna hope for the 5 count like a vet would.
He's got 5, John, to break.
He's got 5 on it like a Kush member would. The Psycho Mike, bad Psycho Mike, he's not having it. It's like he's taking his ball, he's going home.
Psycho Mike has been torn apart here, and he's taking it to the back. Psycho Mike wants nothing more to do with Tyson Dukes.
I don't blame him.
No, I can't say I blame him, John.
He's a little bit smarter when he hones in, Chris.
John, we got some music here, John.
What is he doing?
We got babyface Psycho Mike.
Oh, it is. It's baby Psycho Mike.
He's going up. hooks the leg, 1, 2, 3, that's it. But who did Tyson Dukes just beat?
It appears Psycho Mike is confused. I'm confused. Tyson Dukes is freaking good.
Wait, Ricky V is waving this thing off here.
What? Yeah, it's been under the ropes. What happened?
Well, I think, okay.
Psycho Mike doesn't.
Psycho Mike pulling the trunks over the eyes of Ricky V.
You know how dirty those trunks are. Dirty trunks from Psycho Mike.
Ricky V a cover, 1, 2, 3. John.
Telling me evil Psycho Mike, good Psycho Mike, you just got this win.
No, heel Psycho Mike came out wearing babyface Psycho Mike's trunks, took the trunks off, pulled the trunks over the eyes himself.
Oh my goodness.
And got the win.
Somebody give him some disinfectant. Ricky V's gonna need it.
Ricky V's gonna need some Purell, maybe some penicillin. At this point, though, Tyson Dukes can't believe it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm confused too. Dukes, I'm confused as hell, man. I needed that. I'm glad you could give me that, Chris. Because I'm just as confused as Tyson Dukes right now.
Psycho Mike offering a hand to Tyson Dukes. Tyson Dukes doesn't know whether or not he should shake it or not. Can't blame him. He does, though. We got a good sport here in Psycho Mike.
He is a good sport. I'd say Tyson Dukes is a better sport to trust Psycho Mike. You never know when he's going to flip on you.
All I can say, John, is we're all just a little bit crazier after this match.
If you didn't get crazier, then I don't know. You might be the craziest. You might need to be in an asylum with Psycho Mike.
As it stands, heel Psycho Mike with the win, John. An amazing match. Jake something, Jessie V taking on Tarik and Brent Banks. As we saw last month, Brent Banks and Tarik seem to have patched things up. All black, everything back in the fold here.
Yeah, but first, we gotta talk about Jessie V and Jake something. Two men that look like they can be dominant here for ages. I'm talking about a great tag team, one to be reckoned with, better than Jordan Pippen, better than anything you're gonna see in any sport. Jake something and Jessie V.
As I mentioned earlier with San Andreas, I love me some San Andreas. He arguably could be the future of professional wrestling, but I think standing in his way is the man, Jessie V.
He's definitely standing in his way. Are you kidding me? Winning from the most dominant champion and Jake something? What an asset. What an asset for both of these men. For Jake to get an infusion of youth. For Jessie to learn from Jake. These two, they look phenomenal together as well. What a freaking team.
John, this is like, to me, a little reminiscent to the Bash brothers, Jose Canseco and Mark McGuire.
Nail on the head, or should I say home run.
Speaking of baseball, though, your boy, Tarik, making his way to the ring.
Mr. Punch Kick Chop himself, the man formerly out of Calgary, now residing in Ajax, Ontario, has made his home in Toronto.
Well, now, the baseball references to the fact that he looks exactly to a T.
Like a former king in the city, Jose Batista, bat flips galore, but his bat flips come from his legs, his educated feet. And if I were Justin right now, I'd back it up a little bit. Take something coming near you is always dangerous.
Punch, kick, backflip.
I like that. Punch, kick, backflip. You're damn right. That's what he can do.
Well, we're talking about talent. It doesn't stop Brent Money Banks making his way to the ring.
When you hear that Kanye music, you're talking about a genius in music. Well, this is a genius in the ring. Brent Banks. This guy's arsenal is huge. It doesn't end. When you get him nested Tarik, you see some special things. Chiseled out of stone, a Zen master. This is a man that has Neo-like moves inside of the ring, and it's money time. As you see him look at his wrists.
Time to go to the bank indeed, John. The big question in this match, can Tarik and Brent Moneybank, coexist?
Well,
they've had issue.
They've been better enemies than friends. But I'm telling you, these two as a team, it's formidable. It's magnificent. Brent Banks, like I said, his arsenal is vast.
They are going to have to be a well-oiled machine to even sniff any sort of competitive edge at all against Shake Something and Jessie V.
You talk about ceilings and Shake Something and Jessie V. And we know his name. We know that Shake Something, a man that was a champion for over a year, dominant, without a loss. And then you have Jessie V, who's looked to be just following in the footsteps, if you will.
Of course, John, this is the Cure version 2.0.
What a match we have, man.
There's no stopping the Cure.
What a freaky match.
Oh, here we go. Jake Something, Jessie V, jumping Brent Banks and Tarik before the start of the match, before the bell rang. And now,
expect nothing less from the Cure to have a dirty tactic like that to start off the match. Jake Something and Jessie V. And Jessie V showing you that he belongs to the Cure. Flashing his backwards cross. That's what they're about. The talent is immense.
Flashing the Cure signs, as you said, John. In complete control of this match.
They are dominant. It's a dominant duo.
Oh, Brent Banks and Tarik though, returning the favor.
Kobe Shaq-esque, but not to be outdone. Banks and Tarik.
That was short-lived, John.
Who know each other maybe even better.
Oh, wait, I spoke too soon. Jessie V and Jake Something just whipped to the outside.
This is going to be a roller coaster ride, Chris.
Brent Banks slingshotting, Tarik slingshot over the top rope to the outside. John, I gotta point this out. There are no mats here at Superkick'd. That is a concrete floor, and these guys are crashing
onto.
Hitting
smack dab onto the concrete floor. It's not giving. It's very painful. If you're around here, you'll see some of the superstars with thumbs out of their head after when it's all said and done. But Tarik going for 10. Jake eating 10 rights. And if you can get the big man down, you're doing one hell of a job, but he's only down to a knee, barely.
Jake Something rocked here in the early going. You know, we saw a little bit of this last month in his match against Orion, the Vehicle City villain. I hope Jake Something isn't losing a step, John. I mean, you know me, I'm a Cure supporter. But there's something about Jake Something lately. I just hope he's not losing a step.
Well, you're bringing up a good point. Again, we haven't seen him with Stratosphere in a while. And he's got the key to the city. Oh! You're going to lose a step when you take a shot like that from Tarik.
Jake Something looking to take the head off of Tarik. Now, driving Tarik.
That looks like Jake Something we know, yeah?
That's the Jake Something I know. Rippling the mat.
Unbelievable power and agility combination. Something you'll see out of Jessie V as well, but like I said, Jake Something's the present, giving a little hand to the future. There's Jessie V, who probably would want to shut me up and tell me that he's the present as well because he looks that damn good. He looks prime. He looks ready for the moment always, Chris. Since we've seen him, since he debuted.
Like a rag doll right now with Tarik. Hook and leg, only a 2. You're right, John. Since we've seen Jessie V debut,
he's always primed for the moment.
Yeah, it's like he was always here.
He's born for this.
Born ready, Jessie V. Now, oh, Tarik wide open, taking that kick right to the ribs.
And as formidable as a duo as they are, Chris, I'm glad that we have Brent Banks and Tarik representing Superkick'd because they're as strong as they come. They're moves that they can't end. It goes on forever.
Last month, Jessie Jessie V, Tarik in a match against each other.
Again, of course Jay's gonna do that, of course.
And that is where
Brooks, come on, get a hold of this
he's
thing.
He's got to get control of this
Are you
match.
kidding me? Look behind you, man.
Oldest trick in the book, John.
Frig, man.
As I was saying last month, Tarik and Jessie V in a match, maybe the beginning of a long rivalry between just two stiff competitors.
Well, if you want some order in Superkick'd, you need to have guys like Tarik. Look at these forearms. A guy that doesn't give up as well.
Tarik slingshotting himself over Jessie V, but then didn't miss. Jessie V didn't miss with that kick.
No, look at his deadlift straight. Are you kidding me?
Suplex.
Are you kidding me?
And a hook of the leg. Brent Banks sold the
Who's
save.
the freaking president now? Look at Jessie V.
Unbelievable move by
Are
Jessie
you
V.
kidding me? Jessie V deadlifting the man, making him look like a ragdoll, as you say, Chris.
Deadlift suplex by Jessie V. Tarik like a rag doll, just getting thrown around this ring. Wow, these two massive monsters.
What a freaking duo.
Here we go, Jake Something and Jessie V. A splash in the corner. Oh, and Tarik whipped right into the body of Jake
I
Something.
see dollar signs.
Nonchalant cover, almost gets the
And
three.
apparently Jake did too. That's why he flashed that nonchalant cover. You still got to stay aggressive, especially like against a man like Tarik.
Brent Money Banks itching to get into the ring right now.
But that just shows you the arrogance of Jake Something that the Cure has had since we've seen them, especially since they've had the Cure 2.0, 6 members now. And 6 All-Star members, of course.
It's like a whole separate wrestling federation.
You're damn right it is.
Tarik slips out the backside, rocks Jessie V with an elbow. Jake Something takes an elbow to the side of the head. Can Tarik make the tag? Brent Banks. Oh, Tarik, what a leap! Oh no, making the tag. Brent Banks now to the top rope.
It's money time. It's money time.
Cross body onto Jessie V. Brent Banks now ducking the clothesline by Jake Something. Oh,
Go for a ride, Jake.
Brent Banks, a leapfrog, backflip.
Look at that.
Strong kick. The crowd's erupting. Jake Something misses. Split shot. Oh, and a twisting forearm.
You're guaranteed to see your money cash in when you watch Brent Banks. You're guaranteed that your pay has gone to a good source.
Oh, what an elbow by Tarik. And then you can hear his body slamming onto the stage.
The striking ability of Tarik is just magnificent.
Jessie V now missing with the right. Takes a knee. Tarik now. Oh, what a kick.
And the agility of Banks, are you kidding me?
Banks and Tarik just dropping Jessie V.
This man's out here looking like Neo from the Matrix, but Jake showing you he's still got the strength, the power.
Jake Something now. Oh,
Great reversal from Banks.
oh, what a blue thunderbomb by Banks. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, no, he did no. Of course he did. It's Jake Something.
Jake Something has been busted open. That ruby red blood
Oh, it's all ruby red.
covering the face of Jake Something.
Oh my goodness. Brent Banks is going to have to dig deep if he wants to get a W here for the tag team formerly known as All Black Everything.
Brent Banks is going to have to start cashing checks here. Making a withdrawal. Banks hits the rope.
Done it before.
Something counters.
Probably his toughest battle. And Jake Something.
Banks charges. Misses. Oh, and there's Jessie V slipping into the ring. And a double spine buster. Almost putting away Brent Banks.
I said we were going to see a roller coaster ride. That's exactly what we're on right now. And I think we're just about to go to the top.
Jessie V out of nowhere, slithering into the ring like a snake. And him and Jake Something just spine buster.
Oh, that's what the Cure does. They slither, they crawl, and they find their hole, their opening in a match, and they'll just end you.
John, we got Something bomb. Here it comes.
Look at the strength from Jake.
Go. Brent Banks slips out. Go for the cover. Jessie V making the tag. Jessie V in the ring. Misses. Brent Banks. Oh, we got all 4 guys in the ring now. Double splash in the corner. Now they're just trading partners.
Look at the flying forward from Tarik.
A chop. Tarik is out of control. Oh, what a leaping enziguri. Jake something to the outside.
Man is on fire.
Roll up. No. Brent Banks catches Jessie.
Are you kidding me?
Tarik. Oh. Cold breaker. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
No way.
Stevie kicking out. Unbelievable action.
The throne of Superkick'd on the line.
Crowd wanted 3. It's only 2.
There couldn't be 4 more deserving performers for the throne of Superkick'd. The line in the sand between the cure and what's right.
Jake something misses with that wild right, and now paying for it as we got Brent Banks and Tarik hammering away on the big man. Moments ago, a catch, like a catch RKO.
I can't get over it, Chris.
I called it a code breaker. I was wrong. That's like a catch RKO.
Tarik's not done. Oh no, he might be done now.
Yeah, there goes his collarbone. Brent Banks leaps. Oh, connects with the knee.
Page out of Tarik's book from Banks, rubbing up on each other.
Hits the ropes, and then flapjacked.
And it might be Tarik's
another one. Serving up pancakes here.
Team strength may prevail.
Whoa, Jessie V, a deadlift.
Not again. No freak. Oh my fucking goodness.
Cover 1, 2, 3. That's it.
You got money in the jar, but they struck the hell out of me. 1 at 9.
A deadlift flapjack by Jessie V scores the pinfall over Brent Banks here.
What a match. One of the best we've seen in 2018.
Unbelievable match, Sean. Unbelievable. The sheer strength of Jessie V. Just a deadlift. Everybody.
Well, Chris, they say styles make fights, and that's exactly what this made. It was a clash of styles, and it always was going to be, especially when you talk about the personalities in the cure, going against what's right in Superkick'd. But against strength, it just prevailed. Tarik and Brent Banks brought it, man. They brought it.
They gave it their all, John. You're right. It just their all wasn't good enough. And as we see right now, standing tall, Jake something, Jessie V victorious here.
That's a duo that I can't see being beat.
Secure heavy card here tonight, John. A man we haven't seen in quite some time. Orlando Christopher, only his 2nd match since returning from injury.
Well, the cure, we know it's cure heavy because they're here to take over Superkick'd. If they could, they would have their logo all across these banners around the underground. And that man has been a main reason behind it. He's been brain forces galore with Stratosphere in terms of game planning. And you're right, we haven't seen him a lot recently. But don't mistake what that man means to the cure. He's definitely an unsung hero.
You're 100% right. One of the OGs. I guess you could call Matt Knicks a relative newcomer, still to Superkick'd.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen him. We haven't seen him here too often. It's been just 2 months, 2 shows. But he's made his mark. He's not afraid of the fans at the underground. In fact, he's made friends with them. They like him. He's exuberant. He shows another side to the fans at the underground.
He sure is purple, John. He's okay. He's a little bit of almost a rough landing there for Matt Nix. But you can't underestimate Matt Nix, is what I will say. I don't think Orlando Christopher is taking it too seriously. Oh!
Well, Orlando Christopher just likes to fight. He's a badass. He doesn't do with the shenanigans in the purple.
Now, John, I say you can't take Matt Nix. Oh, what a hip toss into the corner.
That's where that's where he'll surprise you. There's a lot of layers to this guy, a lot of different things that will show you that you think he's just a clown, but he's not a clown. He's a damn good competitor.
Now, John, I say you can't take Matt Nix lightly. He's wearing that purple blazer. What we saw last month was the power of the purple blazer.
Yes. Look, when he has it, he looks like a top-notch competitor.
He looks like a wrestler.
When he loses it,
well, a mere mortal. Yeah.
And I think Orlando Christopher's about to explore Nix with no purple jacket.
Here we go, Matt Nix.
No purple rain for you.
Losing the jacket now. Orlando Christopher whipping him to the outside like a piece of garbage.
And it's the king of the 6th tournament tonight. Orlando Christopher represented that title very well. He wants to get back there.
Orlando Christopher just stomping on the blazer.
He's not down with the purple jacket.
Dropping the elbow, a la Ric Flair.
Orlando's not down with purple Kush. He's not down with purple rain or purple Knicks jackets.
Orlando Christopher knows that blazer gives Matt Nix some extraordinary power when he's inside the squared circle.
He does his homework. You know, he's always been a student of the game. As vile as he is, he's always been a student in there. So don't get it twisted with Christopher. Even if we haven't seen him in a while, he keeps his eye on the product always.
Orlando Christopher trying to stretch out the jacket. Matt Nix, oh, he didn't like that. Shoulder right to the midsection. Orlando Christopher charging in the corner. Matt Nix, what a DDT.
And Christopher's days, we've seen him in this space before, usually finds his way out, but he's in a bad spot right now.
What an open-handed left by Matt Nix.
When I say that, it means Christopher can take blows. He's got a tough chin.
Christopher can take the punishment. And right now, submission maneuver here in the ropes.
And even though he doesn't know, there he shows you that it's all about the cure. I thought he was a little bit dazed, but
a reverse atomic drop.
Might be now.
Matt Nix knocking the spit out of Orlando Christopher. Now going for the cover.
Teeth as well.
1, 2.
Man, Nix can go with, like I said, there's a lot of shenanigans that come with Matt Nix when it comes to his in-ring style, but damn, he's good. He hurts.
Matt Nix looking for a high-risk maneuver now. Orlando Christopher, though, up to meet him. Orlando Christopher now in the middle ropes. Both men perched precariously up on that rope and on that top turnbuckle.
That loves to inflict pain is Orlando Christopher. He's about to show Matt Nix.
I think Matt Nix is about to go for the ride here, John. Oh yeah, oh, what a maneuver by Orlando Christopher.
Just shook.
The ring shaking. And it can't get the win, John.
It's vibrating. It wasn't enough for the W.
A super belly-to-belly suplex off the top rope moments ago by Orlando Christopher. Only a 2 count, though.
And I'm surprised it was only a 2. You see the fans arguing with Ricky V. Again, that's been a theme lately here at the Underground. The fans challenging Ricky V's authority.
He's the best in the business, John.
We'll see it time and time again. I'd rank him with Big John McCarthy, Herb Dean, anybody. Oh my goodness!
Oh, what a headbutt.
What a headbutt from Nix.
Right to the heart. Hey, he's going back for the jacket. The purple blazer.
Some power being infused inside of Matt Nix.
Orlando Christopher looks like he's out on his feet. What a clothesline by Matt Nix. And another doubling his pleasure. Matt Nix driving Orlando Christopher face first to the mat. Cover 1, 2, 3. Oh, so close.
The fans at the Underground better shut their mouths right now because Ricky V is telling them what it is. It's a 2.
If you and I can see it from our vantage point, then the fans that are right on top of the ring can do that too. Matt Knicks, Irish whipped into the corner. Christopher charges, comes up empty. Matt Knicks now asking for it. Matt Knicks now. Orlando Christopher looking for a way out. No, a suplex with a bridge. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Christopher kicking out.
Very technical from Matt Knicks. He landed that perfectly, but Christopher always finds a way out, seemingly.
Matt Knicks made him think about it. Like, we're not crazy, right, John? That jacket is giving this dude some power.
Yeah, it seriously is.
Oh, thumb to the eye, though.
Stop you quick.
Stop you every time. Jacket coming off again. Christopher.
That's what Christopher thinks of Purple Rain.
Oh, Christopher spitting on the jacket. Jacket's gonna need some dry cleaning. Matt Knicks, though, from the middle turnbuckle, leaps. Christopher counters, rolls him up into a cloverleaf. Matt Knicks
stratosphere,
squealing in pain.
Cloverleaf earlier. Christopher just as good, of course, with the brains of the cure.
Knicks taps.
Of course, he's gonna cinch that bad boy in.
Orlando Christopher picking up the submission win over Matt Knicks here at Superkick'd.
Chris, you mentioned that we hadn't seen Orlando Christopher in a while, but whenever we see him, damn, he looks good. He's got a game plan and he executes it. He executes to a T. This gave him a good fight tonight, Chris.
Matt Knicks slowly becoming one of my favorites, I think, John.
That purple rain, that purple energy is, it's contagious.
If he can find a way to keep the jacket on, I think he might just win a match. Unfortunately, you got a veteran here in Orlando Christopher. You know who I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Larry and Balky. I'm talking about Psycho Mike and Hakim Zane, the perfect strangers, making their way to the ring.
This guy, Psycho Mike, is full of it.
Pulling in double duty tonight, Psycho Mike. Now the question is it babyface Psycho Mike or heel Psycho Mike?
You just never know when it comes to this guy, and he'll change it in a flip in a second. It's amazing that some of the greatest wrestlers trust this man.
Crowd singing along to this historic theme song. Don't be ridiculous, John.
It's good feels for now, but we'll see how long it lasts, Chris. But I must admit, it's good feels right now.
Superkick's version of Larry and Balky about to get it on here with Lotus.
I picked that song for
Lotus getting their first win last month.
Yeah, Lotus needed the win badly. As we said, they've looked good in the ring. They've got a great moveset, but if it doesn't equal wins, it doesn't mean anything. So
Right.
they capitalized on a chaotic tag team in Psycho Mike and Hakim Zane. That's exactly what these two can do. Gavin Quinn from Atlanta, Georgia. Juntai from Thailand. If there isn't better perfect strangers than these two, I'm sorry, Hakim Zane and Psycho Mike, I don't know a better pairing. Perfect strangers. Somehow they're like brothers. A man from Southside Atlanta and a man from South Thailand. Are you kidding me?
From the pages of GQ, Gavin Quinn, and a former monk in Juntai.
That's right, didn't speak for 5 years. And now you have all that hardness energy into a great tag team in Lotus. They've blossomed in front of us, getting a win. Now, I don't think they can be stopped, Chris.
We'll have to wait and see. I hope you're right, John.
But the tag team division ramping up when you talk about Chris Chan versus San Andreas and Exile, Jake Something and Jessie B. Now Psycho Mike and Zane, if they can get their heads straight, obviously.
Bell is rung, we're underway here. Gavin Quinn starting it off here with Psycho Mike, Hakim Zane. On the outside, Juntai in his respective corner. Both men locking up now. Gavin Quinn, Psycho Mike. Psycho Mike now with the arm, with the wrist.
Proving to Zane that he can stay as this Psycho Mike.
Oh, what a reversal. Quick like a cat, Gavin Quinn. Mr. GQ. Psycho Mike snapping the neck. Taken down, Gavin Quinn. But Gavin Quinn back up. And just as quick as he got up, he went back down. Gavin Quinn over the top, leapfrog by Psycho Mike. Psycho Mike, oh, a shoulder tackle.
The action fast and furious, but Psycho Mike, great to hit that shoulder tackle and put it to a crawl.
Oh, rake in the eyes here. Those black fingernails right in the eye of Psycho Mike. And now Gavin Quinn with the tag to Juntai.
Juntai, the monk.
Arm drag by Psycho Mike, now back in control.
That's exactly where you want Juntai, a man with educated feet. Can hit you in multiple combinations.
Hakim Zane making the tag. And now with a kick right to the ribs of Juntai.
And we know Zane loves the flying kicks. He can get going 0 to 100 real quick.
Misses the clothesline, misses the elbow. Juntai, what a drop kick. Missile.
Just in case you forgot, notice the Lotus.
Gavin Quinn now in the ring. That's right, John. Everybody will notice Lotus. They're flashing those signs.
Juntai ain't afraid to flash it to the underground tonight.
Gavin Quinn now. Suplex, holding Hakim Zane up there, making him think about it. All the blood rushing to the head of Hakim Zane.
Dangerous in a match like this with all the personalities.
Gavin Quinn depositing Hakim Zane onto the mat, going for the cover 1, 2. He took a little time there though. He had to flash that sign. Might have cost him the 3 count.
Definitely did, and it's like you said, getting that brain buster there, getting the blood rushing to the head. That's dangerous in a match like this with all these the mental struggles. It's at an all-time high with everybody.
Juntai and Hakim Zane now slugging it out in the center of the ring. Juntai hits the ropes, misses a clothesline. Hakim Zane now ducks under a clothesline. What a flying forearm!
And that's the 0 to 100 I'm talking about with Zane. That's how quick he can get off of his feet and hit you smack dab on the jaw.
Zane now shooting Juntai into the corner and then runs right into a boot, right into a knee. Juntai whips Hakim Zane into the corner. He charges. Hakim Zane kicking him off. Oh! Driving the face of Juntai into the mat. Cover. So you're going to need to do a little more.
A little bit more, but GQ knew that Juntai could get out of that or he would have been there for the save. But Zane and Psycho Mike, they're looking good right now, Chris.
Yeah, I've got to say, John, both teams, oh, what a leg drop to the back of the head. Both teams looking good, working together. Psycho Mike dropping Hakim Zane onto Juntai, going for the cover.
Teamwork.
Gavin Quinn not even attempting a save. Knew his partner was going to kick out.
So far, Psycho Mike has held true. He knows how to harness this Psycho Mike, apparently. How long can we trust him?
Well, how long do those pills work for?
That's a better question.
Psycho Mike body slamming Juntai. And now hitting the rope. Oh, a knee to the back doesn't face Psycho Mike. A forearm faces Gavin Quinn.
It's the one time Gavin Quinn got proud of himself.
Another body slam.
It made him pay.
Psycho Mike feeling good. Hakim Zane doesn't know what to think right now. Gavin Quinn trying his best to disrupt Psycho Mike.
He's a pest.
What an insecurity by Juntai. Moments ago. Seconds ago.
Great job by Jimmy V to make sure Zane doesn't get an upper hand, even though Lotus is able to in this side. In the red corner.
Gavin Quinn making the tag in now. Both men stomping away on Psycho Mike. Stomping that mud hole right to the gut.
And it just proves what experience can do for you as a tag team.
Gavin Quinn going for the cover, hooks the leg one. Is this it? No, not even close. Not even close, John. Oh, Gavin Quinn with a right, drawing in Hakim Zane.
Look at
stricken the book,
Jimmy V getting in there, making sure Zane doesn't get an upper hand. And look at Lotus now, able to capitalize.
Both men.
Just disgusting.
Double team maneuver right now in Psycho Mike.
Disgusting.
I'll say this, Lotus has cut this ring in half right now, and they're frustrating Hakim Zane.
Yeah, you can be the best tag team in North America, but to do it that way, I mean, how do you sleep with yourself at night?
I think they'll be sleeping pretty good if they can get another win, another W.
Another W for these two would just put them on another level.
Juntai now with Psycho Mike, setting up for a suplex maybe. No, just driving him into the corner. Gavin Quinn now tagging back in, quick tags. And now just driving their feet.
That's
right to the throat of Psycho Mike.
That might bring back another type of Psycho Mike, a move like that. I mean, how much can a man take? And the fans at the Underground, they're going to will Psycho Mike. They're going to give him some sort of power, some sort of infusion to fight back, because he needs it right now.
Psycho Mike getting a little stronger here, thanks to the chants from the crowd. But that was short-lived.
Yeah, well-oiled tag teams, talking Exile, talking Lotus. We know Lotus had their battle with Exile and came up on the short end of the stick. But when you start to face inexperienced tag teams, that will make you shine through. That's exactly what we're seeing right now.
Lotus making quick tags, keeping the fresh man in the ring. I didn't think they'd ring around the rosy here. Psycho Mike now hoisted up Juntai from the middle rope, driving the knee right to the chest, right to the heart of Psycho Mike. And now going for the cover. Hooks the leg, 1, 2.
Just
unbelievable, just a 2.
Yeah. And Gavin Quinn says, okay, let's start this again. Got to go back to the drawing board. That's what he's been able to do as a game planner.
Juntai not getting enough of that knee.
And you don't want these two to go back to the well, because who the hell knows what they're going to come up with next. And Zane just, he's beside himself in the corner right now, wondering what the hell he's got to do to help out.
Well, he's got to get that tag.
Good
Psycho Mike's got to make that tag. Gavin Quinn hits the ropes. Spinal by Psycho Mike. Is it now? Is the time now, John?
Perfect
Psycho Mike make that tag. Sorry.
Perfect timing, Chris. So you needed to get that in.
Psycho Mike reaching for the tag. Hakim Zane wants it. There it is. What a tag. Come in. Gavin Quinn misses with the clothesline. Hakim Zane now. Fast and furious. Misses with the kick. Oh, a leg sweep. Oh, and a coup de grace.
This Hero 100 style of Zane on full display.
His mom calls him the son.
Because he shines like one.
And he's doing that right now. A size 12 right to the head of Juntai. Gavin Quinn. Oh, getting shoved right into Juntai. Unbelievable. Hakim Zane.
All things going Zane's way.
Hakim Zane moments ago driving the back of the head of Gavin Quinn into the mat, almost getting the cover.
Oh, what a super kick to the neck.
Oh, and a code breaker by
Psycho Mike when you need him. Eating a forearm from GQ.
Psycho Mike out on his feet right now. On the outside. And we've got double team maneuver. Countered by Hakim Zane. Psycho Mike is stern.
Zane is clicking tonight.
Tag. Psycho Mike from the top. He leaps. Cross body. Taking out Lotus. Psycho Mike hits the ropes.
Oh, what a
kick. The crowd has come alive here.
Forward
kick. Psycho Mike. What a clothesline. Almost taking Juntai head over heels. Psycho Mike. Oh, white noise. Psycho Mike standing tall.
Finally, Psycho Mike hearing good voices in his head. The fans chanting his name. No.
Wait.
No. No, Psycho Mike, control it. Don't let this happen. No. No. No, Psycho. No.
We got the music playing, John. Hakim Zane trying to keep Psycho Mike focused. Oh no. Psycho Mike. Did he just regurgitate the vitamins? And now we've reached a new level of crazy. Psycho Mike slugging it out with himself. Hakim Zane. Oh, he took a right. Psycho Mike didn't mean it.
I knew we shouldn't have trusted this fool.
Hakim Zane rolling to the outside. He rolled right into the waiting fists of Gavin Quinn. Oh, a low blow. Psycho Mike in some trouble.
Son.
Oh, a super kick right to a curb stomp. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
That's it.
That's back-to-back wins for Lotus, John.
It's amazing to me that amazing wrestlers trust this man, Psycho Mike. Smart wrestlers like Hakim Zane. I mean, that's something. That tells you something, that they put themselves in that line of fire to trust a crazy individual like that. Lotus getting another W. Well earned. Psycho Mike handed it on a platter.
I don't know what to make of Psycho Mike, John. I mean, they had a good thing going. Him and Hakim Zane, they were perfect strangers. He needs help. He needs some psychotic help. He needs a psychiatrist.
If Zane doesn't snap tonight, I don't know when we'll ever see that man snap. If he somehow shakes that man's hand tonight, I'm telling you, I'll be shocked. Zane's got a twitch in his body as well. These things don't sit well with him. He said it's okay before this match started. Water under the bridge. At some point, that man's gonna snap.
I can't say you're wrong, John. I would, wouldn't you? I would snap.
But when a man like Zane snaps, you get a whole nother level, Chris.
Of course. And here it comes. He's coming undone right now, John.
Shit's about to get unglued.
They had the match. Crowd wants him to kiss.
I can assure you that won't happen. Even as crazy as Psycho Mike is, Zane taking the high road, I'm shocked. I'm shocked he's taking the high road tonight.
He's taking off, John.
All the wherewithal to not pummel that man, that fool. Psycho Mike beat his ass, Zane. What the hell are you thinking? Beat his ass. I know you want to.
Crowd still loves Psycho Mike. Guy is breaking down right
Beat
now.
Beat his ass.
Get him some help.
Yes.
There's a soft spot in the heart of Hakim Zane. Being injured. And here he comes right now, John. I don't call him the toilet paper champion anymore. He's got the belt, he's got the strap. He is the champ. He is the young sensation, Mark Wheeler.
Look how cocky he is. That pep in the step, even more outstretched. You can see it from a mile away, the confidence glowing in this man. moment as well, which is hard to, I would never think I could say that a year ago about this guy. Keeps proving me wrong.
I think he's proven a lot of people wrong. All the doubters. Blowing his nose on some fans.
It's a big match feel, Chris, when you have Seleziya Sparx making her in-ring return. The fans have been behind Seleziya Sparx, and what a journey it's been for her.
Referee's got a tough match tonight to call, John.
Yeah, man, I'm
actually shocked Ricky V isn't out here. Ricky or Jimmy.
That is a damn good call. Because Ricky V usually gets the big matches. Like I said, he's up there with Herb Dean, Big John McCarthy, Rob Gugliotta, any of the big refs that you have. And to have a young Reverend Brooks to take care of a match like this that means so much. The rightful undisputed champion of Superkick'd, it's a big spot. You're damn right, Chris. Great point.
I should point out, John, this is standing room only here at the Longboat Hall. Sold out crowd.
Can't move in here right now. It's shoulder to shoulder.
Seleziya Sparx making Mark Wheeler wait while he composes this crowd, this orchestra.
He's conducting the choir right now. Wheeler feeling himself as he normally does, but it just feels a little extra with that title, doesn't it? And again, it doesn't shock me either. Doesn't surprise me one bit. That with the title, he's got a little bit more arrogance. Didn't think it could get any higher.
Mark Wheeler patiently awaiting the arrival of Seleziya Sparx. We all are.
The angst inside of here, the palpitation of each person just awaiting Seleziya Sparx to return.
Now, John, I've heard Seleziya Sparx has a steel plate inserted into her ankle foot area. If she ever needed somebody to drive the Seleziya Sparx Express, I would be that driver. Well, I'd drive her across country, across this great land of ours.
She's a legend in the making, and we know she's been training at the grounds of Superkick'd, getting back, making herself right. And again, the guys like San Andreas who've been around and who've been hanging around the facility.
Mark Wheeler's got the mic. Basking in all this hatred. Some harsh words by Mark Wheeler directed at Seleziya Sparx. Still waiting on the challenger.
This is the final mountain to climb for Mark Wheeler, seemingly. I mean, Seleziya, she was the champion leaving. Again, this man saying he's the champion for the months and months that she's been gone. It all comes to a head right now. But is Seleziya getting second thoughts, maybe?
Maybe she's not ready. Maybe she's getting cold feet.
I had to question that. I wondered that, Chris, as we talked in the lead up to this match.
The nerves could be dominating the body of Seleziya Sparx right now.
Somebody trying to shut Wheeler down.
about. He's talking about that ugly face. That's a beautiful woman right here.
Not only is she beautiful, but she's bold as well. Stiff kicks that will daze Mark Wheeler. We know Mark Wheeler is pretty much psychotic to the depths that he'll go to get a win. He'll do whatever he can. Anton Alexiev.
The blue corner, your interim Super Kick champion, Mark Wheeler.
Mark Wheeler being introduced to a chorus of boos here.
Right in from the corner to my right. The red corner. The pure Super Kick champion,
John, I haven't heard an ovation for anybody the way I'm hearing this ovation from a sold-out crowd here for Seleziya Sparx.
Man, I am friggin' amped to see this lady back in the ring, to see if she will have the same ability, same agility, moveset. I mean, look at the look in her eyes. She seems ready, that's for sure.
Referee holding up the belt for all to see. The biggest prize in the game.
The rightful, undisputed Super Kick champion. And the fans reminding Mark Wheeler just what he is, where he belongs.
Bell is rung, we're underway here. No time limit. Mark Wheeler, the Super Kick champion, taking on the challenger, Seleziya Sparx. The long-awaited rematch is finally here, Johnny.
The time for talk is over.
Oh, Wheeler going after the leg, the injured leg, but little does he know, there's a titanium steel plate in that leg.
And referee Brooks is checking it, of course, the surgically repaired knee of Seleziya Sparx. Is that an advantage that we're understating, Chris?
It's a foreign object, John.
Wheeler telling referee Brooks to check Seleziya's leg.
Wheeler
Brooks doesn't
charges.
see anything wrong with it.
Seleziya counters, Wheeler to the outside.
We gotta revisit that at some point, that steel plate, and what that might mean in this match, Chris. As Wheeler eats a mat.
Seleziya and Wheeler amongst the sold-out crowd here at the Longboat Hall. And now, Seleziya just trying to tear the arm off of Mark Wheeler. Just like she's trying to tear that title away from him.
That's right, and you say you call it the sea of humanity here at the Underground. Every one of them just anxiously waiting to see how this match is going to turn out.
Oh, she's torquing on Wheeler.
So some strong thighs. She gets them from squatting guys, as you say, Chris.
Oh, what a spinning kick. And a DDT. Oh, Wheeler leaping off the mat.
And if there were any questions on how Seleziya would look, she's answered them for me. She's checked off all the boxes.
She looks amazing, John. Wheeler, it's all about the conditioning, John. Oh, what a forearm to the back.
But it's the will, it's something I underestimated. Seleziya arguably had the hardest will, the strongest will out of anybody here at Superkick'd.
I was talking to her earlier, John, and she did say the conditioning could be a factor in this match. Her conditioning.
And we know Wheeler does not lack in that department at all.
No, he's been in the ring for the last, 6 or 7 months consistently. He's missed no time.
We have a Superkick video. You want to rate, let's say we have a Superkick video game, excuse me. You rate Wheeler's conditioning, it's a 99.
You'd have to run an update though, and you'd update the roster. Seleziya, I'd say, is at a 72.
Well,
right now,
I mean, yeah.
I think the strength is still there with her,
But don't underestimate the will again.
Yes.
And she's fought back from injury. She didn't take no for an answer. She's right back here looking to claim her title, which she believes is her title.
You're right, John. She did not rightfully lose the title. Mark Wheeler right now, though, in control. Wheeler now setting up Seleziya. What a suplex. Textbook. Hooks leg. One.
Good.
Oh, just a two. A kick right between the shoulder blades.
There it is. You're going to have to stay on Seleziya if you want to get this W. She's not going to give up.
You can't take her lightly. Mark Wheeler can't take Seleziya lightly here.
This was a lady that was ascending to be one of the greatest champions we'd have here. Of course, carving her own path and making history, as you say.
Wheeler now going for the cover. Getting a 2 count, just a 2.
But again, Wheeler's been the one that's been in the ring the last 4 months. He's the one that's faced the stiffest competition here at Superkick'd.
Seleziya driving Wheeler into the corner.
There she is. Looking in great condition herself, though.
Oh, charging with a spear in the corner.
She might need one more.
Here we go, suplex with a break. Cover 1, 2, new champ. Just a 2.
And again, Chris, you were so astute to point out referee Brooks in charge of this big match. He's handled it well so far. 2 big egos, 2 big personalities in Seleziya Sparx and Mark Wheeler.
Oh, Wheeler just attacking that arm. I mean, you can't attack the leg. That leg, there's a steel plate in there.
He's avoiding it. It's like a quarterback would avoid a great cornerback. Like Revis. You want to go to Revis Island?
Oh, Seleziya. Oh, he blew his nose on her. Seleziya was about to counter the drop kick. And now,
just straight disrespect from Wheeler. Look at him. He thinks the underground is his playground, his home.
As the champion it is.
You're right. I can't argue with it. But damn, you have to walk around with that type of arrogance and gloat. And we've seen other champions like Chris Chambers look respectful doing it. And this guy, are you kidding me, Chris?
There's the word, is arrogance. That word, he's showing it right now, and it could come back to bite him in the ass. Seleziya.
Stunner!
Oh, what a stunner! Pin him! Go
Seleziya, stunner!
She's out too right now, John. That stunner took a lot out of her.
Well, I think that's all she had left. You talked about the endurance, whatever you want to call it, and that is a factor. When you got opposing extremes with a steel plate and a leg and then endurance factor, that's clearly in Wheeler's favor. Just because he's been wrestling more lately and looking good to prove.
Wheeler. Oh, Seleziya answered that forearm with one of her own. Wheeler with a forearm, taking a breather. Wants her. Come on, Seleziya, he says.
What a shot from Seleziya.
Oh, she answered with one, yeah. Now, man and woman slugging it out in the center of the ring in this historic match. There we go. Oh, forehead to forehead. Oh, scumbag. Oh.
Vicious from Wheeler.
Oh, Wheeler running right into that size 10. What a clothesline. Almost taking his head off.
Seleziya's got this.
Oh, so close, Sean, so close.
You get on rolls like that against Wheeler, you want to take advantage because the man is relentless. It's not often you get to have that pace advantage over him.
Now, I think conditioning coming into play here. What an insecurity right to the back of the head. Wheeler now on the outside. Seleziya misses.
That'll daze ya. Seleziya dazed. This is a step too slow.
Dazed and confused. Wheeler. Oh, a slingshot elbow. Could this be it? Oh, almost a half a second away from retaining the title. And again,
again, this business very much, what have you done for me lately? Seleziya, big matches, but a year ago, 2 years ago, Wheeler last month, 2 months, I mean, it's tough when it gets to that point.
Wheeler want not 3 count.
Referee Brooks, in the midst of this battle,
Wheeler telling him how to do his job.
That's an intimidating figure coming at you in a big match. Mark Wheeler, making sure you're on top of your game, doing your job right.
Wheeler, setting up for the sensational forearm. Seleziya's got him up. Driving him into the ring.
When she hits that, matches usually end when she nails that, Chris.
Yeah. Could this be it? Are we seconds away from a new champ? Seleziya with a cartwheel.
Chris, she could be the champ.
1, 2, 3.
I can't believe it.
We have a new champion.
What a way to come back and prove that you are the undisputed champion. What a return.
Seleziya Sparx with a cartwheeler from hell. And she has reclaimed her Superkick'd championship. Out of nowhere, John.
The adulation to come back from an injury like that, the feeling that must be for Sparx. I mean, the crowd almost seems shocked. I'm shocked. But should we be? Should we be?
I don't think we should be shocked at all. Seleziya Sparx lifting the title for all to see here at the Longboat Hall, the sold-out crowd.
Wow. Well, referee Brooks explaining how. Wait, what is he trying to explain about looking?
Well, that steel plate in her leg.
No, what is he doing now?
It's in her leg, John. It's not in her paraphernalia.
But she's trying to hide something. I don't know what.
It's not in her ring attire.
I mean, if Justin or somebody could get in there and explain, but at least like she's not happy at all about something.
John, it's covered up. Her leg is covered up. Referee Brooks asking for the mic here. And we're going to get an official decision here, I think, in seconds.
You can't screw Seleziya's return like this. Like, what is this VAR? This is BS.
There's no VAR in wrestling.
And what the hell's going on? You tell me, I thought Seleziya got the win here.
John, Seleziya Sparx has a steel plate in her leg. It's covered up. There's not much more she can do.
So then, I mean, if Mark Wheeler didn't want to have the match.
match of Seleziya Sparx' life. We got Ricky V coming out.
Finally, a competent referee.
Larry V, referee Brooks, in the biggest match of his life here. Are we gonna get some?
Thank you, thank you, thank you, the best referee in the biz.
Out of the building. Good. Some order. Finally here.
Seleziya Sparx a rematch because she deserves it, that's for sure. There's going to be things coming out the yin yang. We know, Chris, that we are starting a podcast for Superkick'd and we're going to have to get those questions answered. Quite frankly, hopefully just having discussion can get us there because peel onion, son, layer, oh, big one, right?
We'll definitely have Seleziya Sparx on at some point, whether it's the first episode or the second. We'll get answers. I need them. Right now, the ring crew setting up for the main event chain rope match. Elimination styles to determine a King of the Six champion. The champion, of course, right now, Anton Alexiev, the White Russian.
This is a man that's got confidence growing within him. Mark Wheeler's helped him with it. Violet Waters, of course, has helped him with it as well.
I tell you what, Violet Waters, I've missed her, John. I've missed her.
Especially with them
Brent incarnate.
Stevie Fierce
making his way to the ring. Stevie Fierce.
This is easily the biggest stage Stevie Fierce has been on at Superkick'd, if not his entire wrestling career.
Stevie Fierce, Anton Alexiev are going to start off the chain rope match here for the King of the Six Championship.
I must say, Violet Waters looking better than ever with Anton Alexiev. These two look magnificent right now. They look like the champions they deserve to be.
in my corner because she knows that not even Xavier Walker or Palmer Cruz are as big as me. I like you, Stevie. I do. So I'll make you a fair proposition. I will give you this girl right here.
And it's just ridiculous when they do this.
If you lay down and take a pill and be eliminated. That's the easiest deal. Check it out, check it out.
Anton Alexiev offering up the services of Violet Waters to Stevie Fierce. I don't think he cares.
It's not the first time either.
It's not about women. This is about the King of the Six Championship. And Stevie Fierce obviously needs a little time in front of the mirror. A little me time. Anton with a roll up though out of nowhere. Stevie Fierce kicking out. The match has officially begun. Chop City. Anton Alexiev now just stomping a mud hole through the gut of Stevie Fierce in a little gyration.
Well, we saw these two go at it last month, and it was personalities clashing. Two men that have bravado oozing out of their pores.
Stevie Fierce charging, nuh-uh. Those steel ring ropes, John, unforgiving.
And
oh, what a kick.
You saw the reaction.
Taking the head off of Anton.
From Anton, as Stevie Fierce shows you the LeBron stomp. a little twerk to go with it.
John, you can see the effect that those ropes have. Anton hit the ropes and his back just instantly, like the links of those chain ropes, and it's just cutting the back.
And he's a daredevil too. It's he takes a little guitar string ride on Fierce's crotch. But Anton Alexiev is a guy that's not scared of pain. He sacrifices his body every single month, doing swantons in the ring, outside the ring. So that tells you how much that chain hurts.
Stevie Fierce now choking Anton out on the middle rope. And a little gyration. A little pause for a little celebration here by Stevie
I mean,
Fierce.
the crotch, as if shoving your crotch in Anton's face wasn't enough. Maybe it's a little karma for how Anton's been treating ladies lately.
Stevie Fierce, he's got Anton up. A little airplane spin. And driving Anton, sidewalk slam. Cover 1, 2 to eliminate Anton. No.
I mean, Anton lately has been putting Jay-Z's on to the next one. Maybe on repeat, because every single month he's coming out with a new girl, a new lady. Finally comes back to Violet Waters, and it looks like we have a new competitor in this King of the Six elimination match. But who could it be, Simo?
Next competitor.
Our next competitor is...
There's already enough ego in the ring. But now we have a former dominant champ, or is it going to be? It's all of the Cure right now.
So the next competitor is the whole Cure.
Come on. Come on. It's Phil Atlas, isn't it? The man formerly of Kush turned his back on his Kush members, and now he's with the Cure 2.0. And he's fit right in, shockingly.
John, you're right. It looks like Phil Atlas is going to get his opportunity at the King of the Six title.
And look how united the Cure is. Making sure that they have a piece of this company at every stake. Take something, the greatest Superkick'd champion of all time. They already have the key to the city holder in Stratosphere. And Atlas wants to add the King of the Six title. He's been screwed many, many times, doing things the right way. And now he's got a little bit more bile with the Cure. Hoping it's going to help him.
Phil Atlas still suffering from with a roll-up, no. Anton blocking that kick from Stevie Fierce. Phil Atlas, ducked that enziguri.
Anton just ate the Bruno Fierce. Doesn't matter if there's kick pads on that. That's gonna sit you down for a while.
Phil Atlas still suffering from a bit of congestion.
Yeah, he's always got some
blowing his nose all over Stevie Fierce.
Stuck up in his nasal cavities.
A little allergies. Need to get him some Claritin.
He definitely needs it.
Stevie Fierce posing while Anton and Phil Atlas slugging out on the outside.
I don't know a man that likes himself more than Stevie Fierce. I thought Anton Alexiev was one of those guys. So Stevie Fierce, he's been putting that to shame.
Next man about to enter this fray.
Our next competitor is...
A Michigan boy that can send a boot right down your chest and make your heart stop.
Can't miss Xavier Walker in the ring. Our next competitor, he just laid out Anton.
Or do that, use a right hand too, that's just as effective.
Stevie Fierce prancing around right now. I don't know if Xavier Walker is really gonna feel that. Got him by the throat, gonna go for the ride, choke slam. Xavier Walker with a cover, 1, 2, 3.
Walker can send you up 7 feet in the air and send you crashing down. Exactly what happened to Fierce.
Stevie Fierce has been eliminated. And now just like a ragdoll whipped to the outside.
That's like trash.
Walker charges, misses. Anton, the quickness.
When Anton gets that high, are you kidding me? Look how good this man can get.
Anton with a drop kick, rocking Xavier Walker. Big running right into that size 15.
That's what I'm talking about. That one to the neck.
Drilling Anton. Rocking the mat.
And Atlas very wisely staying in the corner. not getting in the 6'7" man's way, Xavier Walker.
Xavier Walker in full control right now. Phil Atlas, you're right, doing the best thing you could possibly do, and that's just hide in the corner. Yeah,
man.
Anton busted open.
Xavier's turned his attention to Atlas.
Atlas, though, going to oblige the big man, I think.
He's never ran into the cure. I mean,
we got a next competitor coming,
Walker
John.
better be sure himself not to ruffle with the wrong feather, if you know what I mean. That sounds like Palmer Cruz and Natalie.
Natalie is over.
You know, they got a robbery over the last while since Xavier Walker returned. All over ladies' fame and glory. And it makes sense when you see Natalie, but Cruz looking like a superstar on his own. This former tag team, Super Future, they were on top here at Superkick'd, but jealousy has been driven away between them.
Super Future about to explode here. The King of the Six. Walker and Cruz, toe to toe.
And it's amazing how your biggest problems can come to the surface in the biggest moment of your life. To be a King of the Six champion, represent Toronto. For either of these Michigan boys.
Anton clotheslined on the top chain. Palmer Cruz, what a sling blade by Cruz. For a second, John, I thought Natalie was coming out to get into this match. Queen of the Six.
Well, she is right there. She's by the apron.
Oh, what a right hand. That hurt Xavier.
It's quite the specimen to be standing outside of the ring.
Palmer Cruz responding with a forearm. Xavier with another stiff right. Palmer Cruz responds, rocking the big man.
These two brothers that were like lightning and thunder together now come clashing right in the center of that ring.
I think we're going to need to x-ray the fist of Xavier Walker after this.
He had the power and strength, which made for a perfect tandem in the speed and agility with Cruz. They're brothers.
We've got another competitor about to make his way to the ring. Horn sounds.
And maybe it's just a phase. Brothers tend to fight, don't they?
Oh, we got young Myles.
It's young Myles.
Young Myles from behind. Oh, wait.
What? Walker and Cruz. Are they back together?
Oh, knees in the six.
The former King of the
Walker pulling the wool over his former partner's eyes. Of course. I thought for a second, John, that they were back together.
You would have burst for that one, wouldn't you? The former King of the Six champion, young Myles, staring at Xavier Walker, who sets up for a choke slam, the 6'7" man. But Myles, he set knees in the six to Cruz, who thought Super Future was back. I guess it just proves the ruthlessness, the dagger that Walker's always willing to drive in his friends' backs.
Xavier Walker doing all he can to win this match and be the King of the Six champion. Quickness of young Myles nails Walker with a drop kick.
Must I say I'm glad that we have proper authority out here, not stupid referee Brooks. And the crowd getting behind young Myles.
Referee Brooks fired. For all we know, he's not even in the building.
Well, it's all he's got, and somehow he was able to put his imprint on the biggest match arguably in Superkick'd history, obviously. So, I mean, that's inexcusable in my books.
Young Myles right now standing tall in the center of the ring. Palmer Cruz getting back in there.
Well, remember, Dope Boys, these two know each other well.
Oh, spinning suplex.
Young Myles had these two, and talking about Xavier Walker and Cruz under his wing. It almost pains him to send Cruz down to the mat.
We've got another competitor, fast and furious. We got him coming to the ring.
Our next competitor is...
Take something!
Take something!
Are you kidding me? We saw him walk out Phil Atlas. Little did we know we were going to see him in this match.
The ruby red blood coming from the eye of Jade Something earlier tonight. victorious with Jessie via disqualification.
In an intense matchup against Tarik and Brent Money Banks, but I mean,
what's his name, John?
We know his name is something. He's won the King of the Six title. He's given it up actually before. He gave it up to Orlando Christopher.
Well, we've got two members of the Cure in this match, young Myles, Xavier Walker, Palmer Cruz.
But might he do the same for Phil Atlas? May he just reign terror in this match and hand the King of the Six title to Phil Atlas? He's been that generous before. This might be Phil Atlas's way of claiming a title. This might be his chance.
Well, Phil Atlas is going to have to start eliminating people.
I think Jake Something can do it on his own. Phil Atlas can go have lunch in the corner.
Jake Something tying the chain rope around the throat of young Myles, trying to choke him out.
There's nothing that Jake Something likes to do more than beat up members of the Kush, former members of the Kush, future members, he sniffs them out. He breaks down Kush like he's a grinder.
Phil Atlas, oh no, young Myles blocks it, avoids having his head rammed into the top rope.
You might need Jake Something to do the job, and there he is with chain wrapped around his huge right fist, as if that wasn't a weapon in itself.
Right now, Jake Something, Phil Atlas in full control as we get our next competitor.
Weapons of mass destruction when these two go at it. We saw it last month, Chris Morrison.
Aaron Orion taking it to the Cure. You're right, John. Last month we saw Aaron Orion and Jake Something one-on-one match. Jake coming to the aid of Phil Atlas here.
And we saw Jake Something look like a normal human being. This is rare. When he's at Superkick'd, he usually uses his 6'4" frame, 265 pounds, and just rains it on his competitors. Aaron Orion was able to stand up to the task. You hear that riff of the Vehicle City villain, just keep playing. I don't mind it, but Jake Something seems that he doesn't mind it either. Doesn't matter where Jake is, he's always reigning supreme.
Jake Something, Phil Atlas in full control. They need to get an elimination here, John.
It's interesting to see Jake Something without the brain power of the Cure. I wouldn't call Phil Atlas that.
Aaron Orion taking it to Jake Something, hits the chain rope and a drop kick right between the shoulder blades. Going for the cover. No.
I mean, he blindsided Jake, but it's going to take more than that, obviously. And Aaron seems like he's up to the task. Yeah.
Former Army Ranger Aaron Orion.
That's right.
Vehicle City villain.
Many years in the U.S. military. Now he beats up men inside of the squared circle, but this time with chains wrapped around it. I don't know about that. I don't think he minds that.
We're getting next competitor, John. One of your favorites.
Who is it?
One of your favorites.
Don't tell me he's back.
All the way from Juventus.
From Italia? Let me hear that, crowd. Somebody told me Ronaldo joined Juventus. We got our biggest superstar back at Superkick'd. Alessandro Del Bruno.
Jake Something, Aaron Orion don't know what to do right now.
This man has the ability to come in and snatch that thing. He's done it before.
Yeah, he's going to get smashed all right by Aaron Orion and Jake Something.
Look at the educated feet, the balance, the double power.
Oh, what a Pele kick. Going low on Xavier Walker.
It's been nearly a year since we've seen Del Bruno. He's been handling business in Europe. Big transfer fees.
What a neck breaker.
$100 million euros coming in his bank every second. He doesn't always need to wrestle, but when he does, it's pretty as hell. DDT.
Del Bruno rocking young Myles.
We are graced with Alessandro Del Bruno's presence once again. How lucky are we?
Del Bruno in the corner, setting up, measuring Jake something, misses. Oh, and a kick, a little bit of a low one. He got both balls with that one, John.
Caution, but now he's in a dangerous place.
Another DDT.
He likes to get in dangerous places, he's so innovative. He thinks of things on the fly, this guy, Del Bruno. We'll soon be calling him Del Naldo. The UV man.
Rolling over Jake something, and now Xavier Walker jumping him from behind.
Size, nearly 2 times the size of Del Bruno.
You got some big boys in there, John. I have a feeling these smaller guys that are left ain't gonna fare too well.
Well, Del Bruno proved if he gets thrown up in high suplex areas, he can handle it just fine. There's not a thing he can't counter.
Xavier Walker hooking up Del Bruno now. Young Myles blocks an attempt at a suplex, and now Myles and Del Bruno gonna try and suplex the big man.
Right, Myles gonna feel that.
Phil Atlas, what do we got here? All 4 men setting up for a suplex. Aaron Orion in there now. Anton's back.
We haven't seen him in a while.
Oh! What a triple suplex.
Some of those men's legs hitting the chains, but more importantly, it's over 800 pounds of body crashing to a mat.
I'm surprised the ring is still intact at this point. Unbelievable. Palmer Cruz, the opportunist now.
This is your chance, Cruz. Go get you a King of the 6 title.
Palmer Cruz with his former partner, whips him to the outside.
He's not going to let Walker get the advantage again. Dirty tactics, trying to befriend him, only to turn his back on him as always.
I think Palmer Cruz is fixing to collect some air miles here, John. Palmer Cruz hitting the chain ropes. Phil Atlas with the counter, a spinning heel kick. Rocks Cruz.
He just loves to do that. Spread his mucus over anything and anyone he can.
Oh, Phil Atlas, suicide dive to the outside. As I've said before, John, there's no mats here at Superkick'd. It's a hard concrete floor, as real as they come.
You're damn right. It was just last year he had a chance, Phil Atlas that is, to win the King of the 6 title in the ladder match.
Jake something taking the head off of young Myles.
Jake something may be that avenue to help Phil Atlas win the gold, win a title here at Superkick'd. Cruz is brave to go to that man. You're brave.
Just gonna say, John.
Are you kidding me?
Maybe biting off a little bit more than he can chew.
Definitely. I mean, Cruz has looked good on his own, but that's a whole new level.
Oh! Palmer Cruz, what a counter.
Maybe he's ready for that level. Maybe it's time for Kid Cruz.
Kid Cruz hitting the chain ropes. Cruz, air miles, and all of them. What a dive to the outside.
Chris, he could have cleared another 3 levels of those chains.
The man has got hops, John.
A man from Michigan loves to spend his time in West Palm Beach. Very cool man.
We've got a ladder here now, John. Cruz has got a ladder in the ring.
Reminiscent to last year's match, it was a ladder match where Atlas was screwed at the last second by Orlando Christopher. Now his brethren in the Cure 2.0 now. It's a different Atlas. But Cruz, this is his chance to get his first championship at Superkick'd.
Palmer Cruz setting up this ladder. Got some cruel intentions, I think, John.
I would love to see Palmer Cruz as the King of the 6 champ, but there is the current King of the 6 champ, Anton Alexiev. And we know when he's got that bottle.
Anton trying bottle service on the top of the ladder.
He gets served.
Palmer Cruz Anton Alexiev in a precarious position right now.
These two men fighting over ladies' fame, Instagram follows.
Young Myles, lurking here. Oh, bottle service, and Cruz falls to the outside. Cruz falling off of that 15-foot high ladder all the way to the outside.
It's usually enough to get that hit on the ground. Imagine from a ladder peeled up 10 feet in the air.
Young Myles stirring on the outside.
And look at Walker picking up the scraps. Would expect nothing less.
Crowd wants Anton to jump. Anton's on the top of that ladder. Anton, are we going to see that platinum swanton? Anton, oh, Young Myles with an RKO! Young Myles from the top rope in midair, catching Anton Alexiev and nailing him with an RKO. Unbelievable.
Wow, you explained it perfectly. Probably the best move I've seen, the best aerial acrobat I've seen here at Superkick'd. The timing, the balls to be able to do that. Young Myles, wow. Wow. That was something else.
Jake something stirring. He's being picked up by Orlando Christopher. Jake something in the ring right now.
It's just this place is in a stir after that move from Myles. That may have taken them out of this match.
John, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm absolutely blown away.
It's back to the two weapons of mass destruction. The spitting hasn't stopped from the
Something bomb. Driving here to Orion.
280-pound man that he just tossed.
Just a two though, John, just a two. Jake something rocking the mat with the body of Aaron Orion.
Young Myles just putting on one for the ages for us. And he's proven time and time again what the King of the Six title means to him. He has, Chris, you know it.
I know. Aaron Orion countering Jake something now. What a suplex. Jake something now. Aaron Orion's feeling it, I think.
Blood.
Steel rain, perhaps.
It's rare you smell blood in Jake something.
There it is.
Come on.
Cover him.
No way.
One,
that's a
2, 3. That's it.
Jake something's out.
Aaron Orion has eliminated Jake something.
Atlas's avenue to the King of the Six title just got a lot narrower and a lot shorter. Young Myles smelling needs in the six.
Young Myles back on the top rope. I think you might have called it there, John.
Atlas has no chance now. Orion, the one person that could beat Jake something in this match at least.
Young Myles perched on the top rope. Yeah, like you said, Phil Atlas doesn't see him. Knees in the six. Cover him.
It's over, Atlas.
2, 3, that's it.
Later. And no more Cure members. Young Myles still standing somehow. I mean,
oh, here's Xavier Walker. The eliminations are coming fast and furious now.
Could be move of his career. And Xavier Walker just pouncing on that opportunity himself. What has gotten into this man since we haven't seen him for 6 months? Since he came back and ended Super Future, he's just been a complete asshole.
Palmer Cruz is hurt. Anton's hurt. Xavier Walker not feeling too good.
Well, he can sit in the fact that he can hear X going to give it to you in the background. That might give him a little boost.
Violet trying to do her best to console Anton Alexiev. Palmer Cruz still some fight left in the dog.
Yeah, finally, give this guy what he deserves, man. How many times are you going to let him stab you in the back, Cruz? It's time to fight S.
Oh, what a super kick.
Cruz standing on his own.
Anton stirring. Runs right into Cruz. Cruz spine buster. Anton kicks him away. Anton is hurt. Oh, round the world backbreaker. Could this be the end of Anton Alexiev and his reign as King of the Six champion?
I've had 1,000,000 times and he's proved me wrong. 1,000,001.
Palmer Cruz, feeding Anton to Xavier Walker. Walker, choke slam Anton to hell.
I mean, Cruz keeps going back to the well, doesn't he? He doesn't learn, but I mean, if you gotta take away the champion, why not? Go back to the well one more time with Walker. Again, he gets, it's just not a surprise anymore.
Natalie now in the ring.
Yes!
She's breaking this up. Natalie wants a piece of Xavier Walker.
Natalie slammed Xavier Walker before, which made for an amazing moment. Look at the speed.
Oh, Natalie scooping up Walker.
Oh, not this time.
Walker counters. Grabs her by the throat.
Oh, get your hands off her, Walker. Come on, Cruz. Yes.
Oh, backhanded.
Johnson.
Rolling up Xavier
Yes.
Walker. 2, 3, that's it.
Xavier Walker.
Is this Cruz's time? Finally, Walker's out of the picture, out of the way. He's been a thorn in Cruz's side. No, not again. One more time, a thorn. Sending him back down. Walker, it seems like you'll always be a thorn in his side, Chris. How you keep doing that?
Xavier Walker eliminated by Palmer Cruz. Now Palmer Cruz feeling the wrath of Xavier Walker. He's been eliminated. We're down to Anton Alexiev and Aaron Orion. And I think young Myles, and I think Del Bruno's still stirring. I wouldn't be shocked if they weren't though.
I mean, at some point they might just be DNFs. Did not finish.
Anton rolling up. Aaron Orion rolls through. Scooping up Anton. Steel rain. Oh, here's
Del
Bruno.
Bruno's. He's back. What returns we've seen tonight. But at some point the strength might be too much of Orion.
Oh, Aaron Orion breaking Del Bruno in half. Young Myles misses with that kick. Aaron Orion, more steel rain.
Orion pointing to the ladder.
You gotta start pin him. Pin him, man. This isn't a ladder match.
But he loves destruction, Morrison. Orion
What
loves
do you love more, the destruction or the King of the Six championship?
I would argue the King of the Six title brings a lot more in terms of future endorsements and just having your face planted around the city for Superkick'd posters, but Orion, he gets a sense of gratification just pummeling his opponents. Especially since last month and facing Jay Something, it seems like he wants more and more in this match. Let it be known, I mean, he eliminated Jay Something. That gives you a steamroll going on in a match.
Oh, a low blow by Anton.
God, that'll stop you fast.
Making that count.
Making things shrivel up.
Anton ducking the clothesline. And a clothesline of his own. I can smell the baby powder.
Just double Johnson and Johnson slaps from the super future former duo of Xavier Walker and Palmer Cruz. Don't tell me Anton is thinking what he's thinking.
Anton,
Don't tell me that.
He's going to the top of that ladder, Johnny.
Because when he starts to get these ideas,
Anton on the top of this ladder. Maybe
never ends well, Chris.
maybe one more Swanton as champion. A broken Anton Alexiev.
No, Chris, no Anton. Chris, tell him not to do it, please.
He leaps. Oh, what a Swanton from the top of the ladder. Drilling young Myles. Make the cover, my man.
It's a long way to go, Chris.
There it is. 1, 2, 3. Young Myles has been eliminated.
And it's a shame Myles put on a display like we'd never seen before in a King of the Six title match, elimination match. But now it's down to Anton and Orion.
Del Del Bruno still lurking.
Del Bruno as well.
Can't forget him.
How could I? It just seems like as great as a return as it was when we seen the feet of Fury, the educated feet, but Orion's on a roll.
Del Bruno hitting the ropes.
Yes!
Oh, what a neck breaker. Del Bruno now. What does he have in store? What does he have left in the tank?
Maybe even I forgot how good he is. Got the golden ball, he's going for the golden boots. Right on the penalty spot for Del Bruno. He's gonna hit it 10 times out of 10.
Oh, here's Anton stealing this elimination. There it is. Oh, what a move by Anton Alexiev. Does this guy want to keep the King of the Six title? I think so.
I will watch those two go at it for years and years and years. No. Listen, and I'm stalling it right with the blink of an eye. The King of the Six title right back in Anton's grasp. Del Bruno with an amazing return. He looked unreal, but I mean, this has so many great competitors. It's anybody's guess. Who do you got, Chris?
If my choices are Anton and Aaron Orion, I gotta go with Anton. It looks like he is gonna do anything he can do to hold on to this title.
And he usually does, but I'm gonna go with the strength of Orion.
Oh, Orion countering the Swanton.
Opportune time to get those knees up.
Aaron Orion now. Will we see Steel Rain for the title? Aaron Orion to prove me wrong. Steel Rain.
When you knock out a competitor like Jake something, the only way you're going is up. As far as I'm concerned, oh, you don't want to, don't mess with the big man. This is a big man that'll hit you with the Rana.
Aaron Orion going for, oh, he's got a walkie-talkie. What is he going to call in the troops?
Just like he did with the U.S. military. He'd be using that walkie-talkie, and maybe he feels at home, working with tools as such.
Aaron Orion now loosening that top chain rope. What does he have in store for Anton?
I never knew Orion to be so sadistic, but there's a whole lot we don't know about this former U.S. military member. The Flint, Michigan man as a champion represents Toronto. The sixth champion, and he's tearing apart the chains.
Aaron Orion taking the ring apart.
Stand in the corner and say, please no, nothing you can do, Jimmy.
Tying the chain ropes around the neck of Anton Alexiev.
This man, come on, Anton's still a young, good kid sometimes.
What a pile driver.
That was violent.
1, 2 for a new champion, that's it. We have a new King of the Six champion, Aaron Orion. It is your time.
Anton just got young stack treatment. That's something Mark Wheeler would do. That's something he would do. Orion going to the fence to get himself the King of the Six title. Superkick'd, it's about getting titles, about getting wins. Orion, you proved your tactics right. That's what you gotta do to win a title here. Heinous actions.
Aaron Orion pulled out all the stops. He eliminated Jake something, and he hooked Anton and drove his head through the mat to become the new King of the Six champion, the Vehicle City villain in all his 6 title.
Multiple eliminations. To talk about a former Superkick'd champion and Jake something, he eliminated Alessandro del Bruno. You know what I mean? He took out the cream of the cream.
He took out the cream of the crop, John, and he stands tall in all his glory, arm raised up high, the King of the 6 champion.